Hey everybody, welcome to a momentous occasion in the EBI media family. I got Donnie Lowe on the screen, I got Dr. Andy, I'm here, and check this shizzy out. Oh, I forgot I have to share the screen so people can hear it. How many times have I done that now? It's always a good show when you start off by screwing up quick. So, once again, check this shizzy out. That's why people like it, all the goof ups we make.
It started with a spark in Eddie Buffalo's head back in 2014. Yeah, I'll build it, he said. Little scribbles in a notebook, late night coffee and
It was playing twice.
Oh, really?
That's yeah, we're new. We're new to doing this stuff. We don't know what we're doing. Here we go.
doubt. Now the logo's on the wall and the volume's loud. From a one-man plan to a wild-eyed crew, hit record, hit upload, now it's coming to you. EBI Media, turn it up loud. From the grind to the game to the screaming crowd. Sports, finance, health, pop culture too. They educate, entertain, put a smile on you. EBI Media, what do you say? Hit play and see what's cooking today. Donnie Lowe dives deep, number sharp as a blade. Dr. Andy breaks it down, how the body is made. Hot takes, hard facts, and a fearless flow. Yeah, they laugh, yeah, they learn, let the good times go. From a small idea to a bright mark. Your phone in your car, that's the place to be. EBI Media, turn it up loud. From the grind to the game to the screaming crowd. Sports, finance, health, pop culture too. They educate, entertain, put a smile on you. EBI Media.
All right, that's enough for now. We have enough of that. So, welcome
That's
to
good.
our 5,000 show. Figured you'd like that.
Woohoo!
You know. So you're in Buffalo. We're here in Greenville, Texas. Andy, you're heading out to Oklahoma this afternoon, so we had to make sure we could get all you guys together. Welcome, boys. Basically, I want to tell a little bit of story about how we got started. Okay. Back in the mid-aughts, in like 2005, 6, 7, I had owned the ABA Buffalo Warriors basketball team. And in 2014, we started doing videos on YouTube. And I wore that mask behind Andy's head right there. And I was Mr. Buffalo. Thank goodness. I think YouTube got rid of all those videos because I looked for the past 2 days and I couldn't find anything. That's probably a good thing, actually, you know?
Probably.
Yes. In 2000, during the pandemic, I decided to start this again. But instead of, a basketball or sports theme, we went with Insurance Questions Podcast. It was just an audio show. It didn't go over very well. There wasn't a lot of chemistry between me and my co-host, which it happens sometimes, And then in February of 2024, while I still had my office on Virginia Street in Greenville, in McKinney Square in McKinney, Texas, I had the idea to start it up with me and Donnie, and we had guests on. Sharon was on there, and we got really good numbers from the beginning. Not like we're getting now, but as we did this really evolved, and I have to thank our friends back in Buffalo, Billy Sheen, Jesse Galante, and Bobby, because I started having them on the show. And if you don't know who Billy Sheen is, shame on you. He's one of the best faces. 12 years running in Guitar Player magazine. He was picked. Yes. And so he was in the band Talus, and they went on a worldwide tour with Van Halen in 1978. And when David Lee Roth left the band, he took Steve Vai as his guitarist and our buddy Billy Sheen. And give me a little bit of backstory because I met with Billy before we did our first show, and I'd say, so Billy, I got some homework for you. Next week, when I have you on the show, it's an insurance show. You got to ask me an insurance question, all right? And so we got to the episode. By the way, he beat everybody again. He's number one. I was checking the numbers this morning, the original one.
Oh,
He goes, so, Billy, you have any insurance questions for us? He's like, nope. But I heard.
I know.
And so me and Donnie tried a lot of different things because you could tell, like you could see the chemistry between me and Donnie, between me and Andy. You could tell when people are having fun and enjoy doing shows together because the camera doesn't lie, you know? So I think one of the first things we did, Don, wasn't the Pop-Tart tasting shows?
Yes.
Which was always fun because I would be making my faces as always, telling you what trash I thought the Pop-Tarts were and which ones were good.
And I would tell
Donnie
you.
would fight me because I didn't want to toast them. I liked them cold.
Exactly.
I disagree with you there, Dr. Andy. I tasted some pretty crappy Pop-Tarts. And then after that, since my boxing background, I'm like, I know you're not a big into boxing and that, Don. I know you're a pickleball champion. But no, Donnie actually plays tennis, but I always like teasing him. So we did a boxing show. We actually had the curator of the Bare Knuckle Boxing Hall of Fame. That was a good show. And it kind of expanded from there and to the point where, and Andy saw a little bit of it yesterday when we did the late night with Eddie Buffalo. We did Al Intelligence putting fighters against fighters that would never in reality ever have a chance to beat, like, and yesterday we did like presidents that were street fighters and brawlers, which was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, Andrew Jackson's my man.
He's a badass.
He was tough.
Yeah, so Tyler rather. He was a very, very bad man.
So we kept on to pop culture and news for EBI News for You. And for a while there, I think that was one of our favorite shows, don't you, Don?
Yeah, I do.
I know you've said that in the past. And then we added our buddy Dr. Andy on his Ask Dr. Andy show.
Thank you very much.
And it's performed well from the beginning because at first, and I gotta laugh at a lot of Andy shows because he'll come up with a topic and it's always interesting to me what he comes up with, and then I'm in the back of my head I'm like, what am I gonna ask about that? But it's funny how when we're doing the show, I have questions in my head that evolve, and he's always fast on his feet, being able to answer my question most of the time. Well, he rolls his eyes at me more than Donnie Lowe does,
I have to be fast. He'll kill me otherwise.
So, and then one big problem with YouTube and doing content is that you could have a fantastic video and you play maybe a couple seconds too much of like a movie or a radio clip, music clip, and it gets taken down. So all your work went for nothing. So probably, about 2 months ago, Donnie, I started doing all the music.
Yeah.
And I love using our music because I made it. We own it. Nobody can take it down.
Yeah, exactly.
So since you were second to the table, I want to know what you thought about your experience, Don.
Well, it has truly been an experience. I thought, when we started with Insurance Questions Podcast, the idea is to really educate people and entertain at the same time. And that's how we broke off into the other shows, the Buffalo Fights, then the EBI News for You. For a while, we were doing Potluck Thursdays with Donnie Lowe. But
you never got a guest. You think maybe once you had with Drew Docker, you had once.
I had many homes.
Hey, don't make me have Siri swear at you again like yesterday.
Yeah, should we talk about
I
that?
told Andy about that.
But no, I did get some other guests. But that's besides the point. In any event, so initially, you know, just to educate, enlighten, and inform is what we would say, right? And we still want to do that. We're still doing that with our Insurance Questions podcast.
Well,
And
Donnie's such a
providing-
media whore. He loves talking about our sponsors all the time because he's a true salesman. He hates being called a salesman. He hates it.
Well, that
That's-
I am not.
Well, like I said, we like to educate. When we sit down with clients, we educate them, just give them, you know, whatever options are available. And if they hopefully would like us to be their advocate, we would like that. But in any event, but it certainly has been a ride. We've been very consistent. I mean, every week we're doing, you know, three shows or whatever, and you're doing even more. So I think that's the key. And the consistency is because we're enjoying it. We're having fun with it. We're learning, you know, behind the scenes things. We're learning, you know, digging into topics that we may not have dug into before. So that's very good too, you know. So all around, it's been great.
And we're learning what to say and not to say because we've been like had stuff taken down so many times in the beginning for the silliest stuff on the face of the planet. But at least I know, no, you can't say that. You can't do that. No. Mm-mm. So Dr. Andy, you're late to the party. Well, what do you think of your experience so far?
I've had nothing but fun. I enjoy talking about health issues. I enjoy trying to put out what is evidence-based and what's experiential. And I just enjoy horsing around with Eddie. And there's not that many people who know the bike game as well as Ed does. And that's something that's always interested me. So we just have a good time between medicine, pop music, bike, and just general foolishness.
I'm good at foolishness.
Yes, he has a PhD in it.
All right, so I'm not going to do this. You two media whores, you're going to do our commercial today for our sponsor, Pins and Aces, since you guys like it so much. Go to town and I'll show some different pages, all right?
You want me to do that?
I want you both
Pins
to
and
do it.
Aces. All right. I'll start off if you want, Dr. Randy, then you can take over. Pins and Aces, great things. PANDACES, pinsandaces.com. And it's really, it's not only for the golfer in your life, but it's also for just someone that loves fashion. They've got great articles of clothing for men and women, great shirts. Ed showing some of the golf bags they have, the golf club covers. What is that cracker? That's a cool. It looks like a Ritz cracker ball marker. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. I hate Ritz crackers. Blech.
Oh, I love Ritz crackers, but they've got great things. And if you when you go to your cart to check out, make sure you use the promo code of Buffalo, because you do get a 21% discount on anything you order from pinsandaces.com. Dr. Andy, why don't you share something about Pins and Aces?
Full price that hits dollars in height, and some of it is essentially unwearable off a golf course. These are shirts and pieces of sportswear that you can wear outside of golfing, be comfortable and look good. That's what I really enjoy about Pins and Aces.
Yeah.
And if there's something that you guys see on here, like, get it. Because a lot of times they sell out a lot of their merchandise, you know, especially if it's a hot item. So once again, go to our buddies at pinsandaces.com. When you check out, just put in the promo code Buffalo and you'll get 21% off. So, oh yeah, you can click on the mystery one. That's all this month too, for the month of April. So Dr. Andy thought it'd be a good idea to do a truth and dare, and I'm kind of like thinking of telling embarrassing stories from our youths. But I'm gonna let you have the floor there, Dr. Andy, and see what you got to say.
As I'm new to the game and I don't really know either of you that well, one of the best ways to get to know people is truth or dare. I have a couple truths and I have some good dares with me. And what we'll do is we'll add a little tension. You have to choose before I tell you the question, truth or dare. What would your choice be? I've got a bag full of dares sitting next to me.
No, that's me.
No, that's on my left.
Eddie's pointing at me, so I guess I'll go first.
What's your choice?
I'll go here, I guess.
You're gonna go there? Okay.
Yes.
The bag. Ed will stick his hand in.
He's got his satchel. I don't know. What am I sticking? I'm afraid
There's a
to.
bunch of papers in here.
Okay.
Pull one out that says Donnie. Don't open it if it doesn't say Donnie.
What's the one that
Just take the piece of paper.
feels like a joint? Is that what it is? Oh, that's
Oh,
Ed.
Okay, that's Ed.
Ed. Jesus. Donnie. There we go. We got a Donnie.
All
You want
right.
me to read it or are you going to read it?
Take the dare if you're sure you don't want the question.
I'll take the question. You got to talk a little bit closer to the microphone.
Do, do, do,
Last
do,
chance.
do,
Dare or
do,
question?
do,
Oh.
do, do, do.
So dear, I'll take a question, I think.
Okay. Who would you choose to bury a body with you and why?
Wait, can you repeat that? It's a little hard to hear.
Who would you choose to bury a body with and why?
Oh my gosh. If I have to play like from Tom from Godfather, if I would answer that question, they can incriminate me in a court of law.
It's just hypothetical.
Okay, that's good.
You have a
All the
little
statements, comments, and
misfortune
questions.
sitting in your garage.
And you can't say that beautiful puppy Disney. You can't say that.
No. If I would, who would I choose to bury a body with? Somebody that would not say a word.
Sure isn't me.
Well,
I was
okay, well-
thinking of you, but I don't know.
We'll get you on it.
I would say one of my friends from, I think we met when we were about 9 years old, and we've been best friends ever since. I'll give a first name, Mike.
Why might not one of the other friends?
Because I think I've known Mike the longest, and he would definitely have my back and keep a secret. Definitely.
Okay. Very good answer. Now it's Ed's turn.
I can't wait.
Yep. Now, what would you prefer, a question or a dare?
I'll take a dare. Sorry. Wasn't talking into the mic.
Choose your own fate.
Ed, there we go. ED, that's me. Erectile dysfunction.
Ed, number 3.
Number 3. He's always more prepared than I am. I hate it.
We're going to get a temporary neck tattoo for you, which I will apply later. Congratulations, you've won My Little Pony.
I can't pick what my neck tattoo is going to be.
No, I brought the stencil with me and
As long as it's a badass little pony, I'll let you do that.
it's a nice temporary tattoo. It's just My Little Pony.
That's fine. That's fine. They're gonna think I'm like one of those weird people that are into My Little Ponies for like sex and stuff.
Why do
That's
you
just
think I
oh
chose
my
it?
that's gross. That's gross.
Now, what would you prefer? Question or a dare?
All right, I guess I'll go with the dare. I'll go out on the edge here and
I shall pick randomly.
okay.
How's it random if it's either Ed or Donnie? It's not random. That's bullshit.
We have to come up with questions for Dr. Andy.
Oh no, I got something else planned for him.
I'm sorry. New fingers. Okay, Don. You're going to call, and it's a Buffalo number. Don't worry, it's not long distance. You're going to call the number 716-953-3434. And you're going to order 2 spring rolls, an order of brown rice, and a General Chow's chicken. Go for it.
Where's it getting delivered to?
I'll see if they deliver to Texas.
No. It's a local Buffalo number. It's a 716 number. Pick up the phone, 716.
You should have stuck
Do
with
I really have to do
questions.
this? I know.
Yeah, you chose it.
If you're lucky, they won't be open.
Oh my gosh.
Do you think I'm that
My
stupid?
pen ran out of ink. Hold on. I'm going to write the number down. Where's my pen?
I'm curious now.
All my pens are missing. There we go.
Remember, I will skip tracer.
You all ready?
All right. 716.
953 3434.
What are you laughing about?
I know where the number's going.
I want you to order 2
Go
spring
ahead, Don.
rolls,
It'll be funny. Go ahead.
1 container of brown rice, and a General Chow's chicken. And you've got to insist on it. You need
I
to
feel like
get
we're the
order
jerky boys now. Remember the jerky boys?
Okay.
TikTok,
So I really have to call right now.
They will definitely be open this place.
TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
I'll teach you for doing the dare.
Put it on speaker, my friend.
All right. 3434. It's saying Bemis Point.
Thank you for calling Domino's.
Dom.
All calls are recorded for quality and training purposes. If you would like to place a new order, please press 1. Follow up on an existing
Going, my
order.
friend.
For all other
I'll see if somebody answers. Oh, listen to that music. Can you hear this?
Very little. It's very low.
Thank you for calling Domino's. This is Ray. Is this a carry out or delivery?
It's for pickup.
May I have the name for the order?
Don, D-O-N.
Thank you, Don. You're going to do pick up at our location at 1105 Broadway Street in Buffalo, New York, correct?
Yes.
What can I get you for today?
I wanted to order 2 spring rolls, one cup of brown rice.
A roll.
Pardon?
We don't have those items. We only have a pizza, sandwiches, salad.
Oh, didn't you used to carry those?
No, we don't have that. It's just a Domino's pizza.
I'm sorry. Well, thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you for calling, Doug, and have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Well, first of all, I'm going to give you kudos for doing it. But number 2, you were very forceful. You were supposed to say not take no for an answer, Don.
Sorry. I'll lose that dare.
Sure.
You thought way too much about this, Dr. Andy. And I'll be damned if I do a dare when you guess me next. Abso-friggin-lutely now.
Well, you already got one. Now, next thing.
Yeah, mine has to be a question, right?
Yes. Do you want a question or a dare? I've got more dares.
Like a question.
Chicken.
What is the most embarrassing thing that you've done that you've been told about? You didn't know you did it.
Oh, well, as you know, I won't fight in public. And one night we were out, and it was a very crowded bar in West Seneca, New York. And a young fella bumped me. And I said, and poor Nick is like, oh my God, I got to get it out of
Were
here.
there potables involved in
And
this?
no. And he's like waving over my ex. You know, we got to get him out of there. And she's like, oh, he's making friends. It's like, no, he's not making friends. So they got me outside of the bar, and I don't remember a whole lot of it, but I do believe it. So sorry about that. Hey, you bumping me? You bumping me? So yeah, that's about it. It wasn't a good one, but what are you gonna do? So now we're gonna turn the tables
Yeah,
here.
you can ask me a question.
What was the most embarrassing thing that you endured growing up as a young man, or a teenager, or a young adult?
Most embarrassing. Where I worked in college, back in the good old days when you could have fun at parties, we would have a work party every spring and every fall. The fall work party, they had a drink off where it was who could get the most beers in them the fastest. Unfortunately, I won. Worse, the person who came in second, who was a delightful young woman from South Africa, who was about 6'2" and a good 310 pounds, decided that Evan walked down from work to the dorms.
So she picked you up.
Fortunately, I regained my senses in time for nothing worse to happen. But I
How
was
many times?
amazed
How many
where I
times did
was.
she bang you, Andy? How many times she bang you? Did she have a bigger dick than yours?
This is a family show.
I think we can't really say that on the air, but
Okay.
no, I regained consciousness.
Did she have a pet rooster in her pants?
Oh my goodness. I don't know that we can do this on the air, but I regained consciousness before anything untoward occurred.
Oh, that's a pretty good one. I like that. So
I just, I'm here, and then all of a sudden I'm there. And I asked the next day, and they said, yes, you were transported from here to. This was in 1977 before the statute of limitations.
Star Wars
Oh
year.
my God.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Beam me
beautiful.
up, Scotty.
All right, Donnie.
Beam me up.
That's Star Trek. Don't be a dork.
Okay, now you
Listen to
can
me.
ask-
I'm the dork.
You can ask me a question.
Oh, no, we're going to move on to Donnie. I want to know what was your most embarrassing thing you've ever had happen to you as either growing up or as a young man. You can't say meeting me because that everybody knows that it's a bad thing.
We're keeping it to embarrassment, not humiliation in public.
Yes, true.
Probably. So I was, never a real big kid or anything, right? And probably if I had 2 shots of Southern Comfort, that's all I needed.
Oh, you badass, you. You're such a badass, Donnie.
So I would say I had more than 2 shots of Southern Comfort. I don't know how many more.
Perhaps
And,
a third or fourth.
And it was a hot day. It was a picnic, a school picnic, and
Were you naked,
one of my friends
Donnie
had to.
Lowe?
No. But one of my friends had to drive me home, bring my car home, and I was kind of out for a little bit. So I don't remember all the details.
That wasn't too great. Okay, you ask Dr. Andy because I got a good story to tell you, boys. Ask him what another embarrassing thing.
Yeah, Dr.
Or,
Andy.
let's
Well,
not go that way. Let's not go that way. Before we go to my embarrassing thing, Dr. Andy, what was your biggest brush with greatness?
Personal greatness or
Celebrity. Celebrity.
In college, my astroScience course was taught by Dr. Carl Sagan.
No freaking way.
My chemistry course, we had Morrison of Morrison and Boyd. We also had Dr. Linus Paulding as a guest lecturer. And for biochem, we had one of either Watson or Crick as a part-time guest lecturer. Those are the greatest people. And I met Kurt Vonnegut. I had to buy cigarettes for him.
That's crazy.
That's a story
Okay.
right there.
I thought you were going to tell everybody how you were the unknown Ramon in the Ramones.
No, we're safe there. I have had Johnny Thunders throw up on me.
Gross. Gross. All right. How about you, Donnie? What was your best brush with greatness?
I have to say,
It's going to be a hockey player, I know.
Well, I would say I'm extremely impressed with Dr. Carl Sagan. That's incredible.
Yeah, we can't beat that. We can't beat that at all.
I know. I've met some hockey players.
Right time.
I'm trying to think.
While you're thinking
The
of
Harlem,
that, I'm
the
gonna,
Harlem Globetrotters. I met.
that's it.
Yeah, I'm
How
trying.
the hell did you meet the Globetrotters? What the hell, Don? What's wrong
He
with
was on the
you?
Washington
Was on TV
Generals.
with them actually on Good Morning Buffalo.
Why were you on Good Morning Buffalo? This story's getting a little bit farther. What's going on? Why were you on Good Morning Buffalo?
So when one of my daughters
When you
was
got
real sick.
The championship for pickleballing?
No. We when we started our organization to raise money for our PEDS organization, we were invited on TV and to meet the Harlem Globetrotters, and they gave us tickets to the game. We were on TV in the studio with them, and Meadowlark Lemon. He was cool. Great guy.
What did you come up to his belt? Jesus.
Yeah, barely. Hello, Mr. Lemon.
Well, I'm going to tell my favorite story from my days as a bellhop at the Hyatt Regency Buffalo. So, as you remember, Don, because you are a Buffalo boy, when they opened up Howard Field.
Yes.
That year, they had an all-star game in Buffalo, and for that weekend, they brought in the old-timers, Mickey Mantle, a lot of the big old-timers, which he was hammered, by the way. Allegedly. Shocker right there. And so, as you know, we're taking turns bringing the players up to the room, and it was my turn, and I got Joe DiMaggio. And so, very frail, very nice older man. I got him by the arm, take him up, and he's stopping and signing autographs for everybody on the face of the planet. I mean,
nice.
I must have been with him a good half hour, 45 minutes, just getting through the lobby and up to his room. And I am not a baseball fan at all. So now let me let you know this is 18, 19-year-old Eddie Bednar. It's not Eddie Buffalo. Way before Eddie Buffalo is even thought of. And so it's me and him, and we're both not saying anything to each other. And because I'm thinking to my head, because it was on the 16th floor, we had to go all the way to the top. I'm like, holy shit, this guy banged Marilyn Monroe, right? Come on. I could give two shits about his baseball
I hope
career.
you didn't ask.
No. So
Oh, good.
we get up to his room, and I go, Mr. DiMaggio, I got to tell you, I met a lot of famous people, and you're so nice and everything. Goes, nice nothing, shit, kid. I got to take a piss. He threw me a 20, and off he went. And that was the last I saw of Joe DiMaggio.
Oh, that's funny. That's a good one.
I'm going to end the show with a doozy, unless you guys have anything else you want to share.
No.
Andy, come
Why don't
on. It
we
looks
have-
like you want to share.
Okay. Who's worn handcuffs the most times?
Once.
3 times. Wow, none for me, thank goodness.
He's a badass. Oh, you got to catch up to us, Donnie.
No, thank you. Not with
No,
that.
Where I grew
No.
up, the police were particularly aggressive with
No,
the
wait a second. Were those all police involved, or were they bedroom related, the handcuffs?
I'm gonna go with the first one. I'm a little smarter otherwise.
They didn't, were they fuzzy? Were they pink?
These were cold in aluminum.
Oh my
They
gosh.
would go around us. We little teens would be out there with paper bags full of beer, and occasionally they would round us up and accuse us of crazy things that they couldn't prove or get angry. And we'd all end up sitting there until somebody would say whatever the magic words were, and then we'd all go free.
Well, I am going to tell a story that would never happen today. Okay. You guys are going to be really impressed. I bought my first car cash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Paid $300 for a '73 Pontiac Catalina.
I'm so very sorry.
It was a pukey green color with a Landau roof that was peeling off. You could fit the whole neighborhood in.
Oh,
So in South Buffalo,
The
the
boat.
large hospital there is Mercy Hospital. I always want to say Mount Mercy Hospital, but that's the school.
Right.
So they would go for like Naughty Nurses Night. I don't know if it was Tuesdays or Thursdays. And when they were done with that, they would go to Fibber McGee's, which was on the other side of Cas Park, across the street from St. John the Evangelist. And that's where you parked your car. So after having a few beverages, I decided to go home. And cops were behind me. And they put the lights on, and I'm like, go around. I'm probably going like maybe 2 miles an hour through the park because it was only like
Go
5 or 10
on.
miles an hour. Then they put the lights on. I'm like, go. Then they get me up to the intersection of Abbott, Red Jacket, and Potter's Road there, where it all breaks up into that area. And on the speaker, like, so I pull it over, and they're like, "Where are you going?" I go, I go home. I live on Ladner. You want to follow me? They're like, "No, we don't want to follow you. Do you know what you were doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, just going home. I was driving the speed limit. I was fine." He goes, "Half of your bumper fell off, and you were dragging it through Cas Park, and there were sparks flying everywhere." And they said, "Go home now." So they were laughing their asses off, number one, and I'm sure no one wanted to write that report.
Yeah.
I was fortunate. We were 13 or 14, and they didn't want to even bother with you if you're under 18. And they'd go round us up and make us sit and try to make us scared. And you knew intellectually, I'm under 18. I'm not worth anything.
Yeah.
And that's how we would meet occasionally.
Were you part of
I
the
had one bad summer.
Were you part of the Jets? Was that the gang you were in? When you're a Jet all your days.
I think it was before they even invented gangs. We were just dopey kids out there. We'd have our wild 2 cans of beer and have them give us a hard time.
Well, I think this
I
was
grew out of it by about 14, fortunately.
I think this was an interesting show. And
Can I pull out the rest of the dares?
oh heck no, we're good. We're way over time. We're
Yeah, I
way
know.
over.
I know.
So
When he had to call a different number and ask for help with a rash that he couldn't see.
oh no. I would save that for the 1000th episode, Dr. Andy. That way, then you'll get to hear about my Miami Sound Machine and Gloria Estefan's exercise bike story.
Oh boy.
Oh no, hell no, no, never. Well, that's sardines, and that's probably friggin' SpaghettiOs. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You put
You're
that
trying to
back
make
in your
pasta
bag,
con carne?
right? Yeah, you put that back in your bag.
In a specialty food store, they're salmon eyes.
Well, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank everybody for going along with us on this journey, but I want to thank Dr. Andy for jumping on the train as it was going down the tracks,
Yeah.
and Don for being there from the beginning. You know, a lot of people thought I was crazy doing this. They thought it was silly, which it is. We enjoy it, you know, but honest to God, Don, thank you very much for being a good friend and sticking with me through the thick and thin. And unfortunately, this is Donnie's last show because I'm firing him and Dr. Andy's taking over.
See?
He's going to give up the fancy life of being a doctor to be a podcaster.
There you
Well,
go.
after some of the stupid things I've said on the air recently, I don't know if they'll let me. No, I'm teasing.
Well, I keep on poking the bears and get him going. So that's what
I
I'm
know.
gonna say right now. So once again, we're gonna end the show like we end every other show. If you like working with people that are just like you, have the same values that you do, have the same passion for life, and love your children as much as we do, we are definitely the people you need to be working with right now. You can reach us on ebiagency.com. You can email us at EBI, what's my name? Eddie Buffalo Insurance at gmail.com. And what's the hotline, Donnie?
All right, that I do know. 716-541-4118. That's 716-541-4118.
And for all of both of your Sicilian friends, you and Andy, what's the number for them? Hey, I'm talking here.
Hey, how you doing? It's 716.
How you doing?
541-4118.
So once again, thank you. Just remember, Andy, life's worth living. What do you guys got to keep on doing?
Just keep fighting.
Just keep
That's it.
fighting, and
Keep on fighting,
we'll
baby.
we'll play the rest of the Shizzy song. And I got to do it right this time, and then we'll play this out. Here we go.
Sounds good. Ciao,
Eh,
ciao, everybody.
where are you, mouse? Quit moving. Yeah, maybe not, Don.
I was
You'll find
a
it.
bad 14-year-old.
There you go.
There we
My
go.
mother never knew.
Hit play and see what's cooking today. From that first rough cut in a quiet room to a chorus of voices cutting through the gloom. Eddie, Donnie, Doc, yeah, they paved this lane. Now you're part of the story every time you press play again. EBI Media, turn it up loud. From the grind to the game to the screaming crowd. Sports, finance, health, pop culture too. They educate, entertain, put a smile on you. EBI Media, we're doubting your name. From 2014 to forever, they're fanning the flame. So head over to EBI, don't you wait. See what's cooking today, it's sounding great.
I too will wait.
Awesome.